obviously, when you have a look at the size and scale of this, it doesn't happen for just one person. It takes a whole village to come together. We've got people that specialise in track. We've got people that specialise in scenery. And one of the great things about our club is we've got people that specialise in last-minute fixes. So pulling together those little gaps and stuff, it's very much a community effort. It's giving a large layout for the guys and girls to run their trainings on, but it's the smiles on the kids' faces. That's what we do it for. And the adults that come and see an old train and go, oh, I had that as a kid, I remember that. And the smile on their faces, they recall those fond memories from their childhood. So this particular layout, we're using some third-party track from Brick Tracks. There are 104 points, and they just allow some of the my own creation trains that the crew build to run in and out. The Lego trains run on the R40s, but some of the longer, more detailed trains that you'll see, they need that little bit of extra coaching, a little bit like me in the morning, just a little bit of extra coaching to get around the corner. And so being able to get them has made a huge difference to how quickly we can get those trains on and off the layout, and try and keep our goal of always having trains moving on the layout all day. So we did a project support run where we all got together, ordered some pieces, and we wanted to build something that was related to Canberra. Last year we had the Carillion that Kirsten did, and it's brilliant. Like, it got a lot of good feedback, but we've got some of the members have done some Floriade. You just need those little bits and pieces that people can pick up and go, oh, that's Canberra. Then they fill in the gaps with their own mind. So that's one of the wonderful things about Lego, that your imagination fills in the gaps.
Well, when I was a little kid, I had this train cake made for my birthday, and I thought it would be pretty good to turn it into Lego. I looked up a picture of the cookbook and the train, and then I realized that Lego didn't have all the parts in the right colors I needed. So that was about 4 or 5 years ago. And then this year I went and had a look, and there's a website called Bricklink where you can buy extra Lego pieces. I went on there and found the parts I needed in the right colors, turned it into a train. I had to build a couple of versions on a small test track to make sure it works. And now brought along to show for the first time. Everyone probably knows the children's book with the hungry caterpillar that chews through all the apples and the pears and things. And then I decided that it was a great shape to build into a Lego train. That one was challenging because the shape is long and you've got to get it to go around corners. So I had to find a way for it to bend up and down and sideways so it can, handle all the bumps and undulations. Tricky part then was to make a face for the hungry caterpillar that was the right scale for the train. Ghost Train's a very special train because when you turn the lights out, it glows in the dark.
I grew up in the 80s. I had 12-volt trains in the 80s. Put them away. When I became an adult, I realized I could actually buy trains again, could afford them, buy the trains that I wanted. And I just started collecting trains from that era. So I really like collecting older trains, the older style trains. Now, what I really like watching is the parents that come through. They're the right age to have grown up with the trains themselves. So the kids are like, hey, there's a train, it's just a train. But for the parents, it's like, I had that train as a kid. And I'm finding that quite enjoyable as a collector.